What's up, e-bike nation? This is the Model J from Electric Bike Company, customized, built, and painted in their California shop. Check it out next on the channel. All right, so this is the Electric Bike Company e-bike. Now, these are made out in California. They're assembled there by American workers, and it's also customized to whatever you want. This is the only company in the U.S. that actually will customize your bike. You can build it online, just like you build a car online, and they'll build it in their shop out in California and send it to you fully assembled, essentially. So this e-bike itself comes as a standard $12.99 e-bike, but then you can customize it. And this one here is about $2,500 after all the customizations that I've done. So it can get pricey, but the stock one, which has a rigid front fork, one battery, and a single speed, is $12.99 if you want to buy it just out of the box, essentially. But you can go on their website today. I did a unboxing of this already, so go back and watch that. And this is probably my best looking e-bike right now. I mean, this thing is just gorgeous. It's in this summer green paint. I did white chain guard here. I did white front forks, chrome rims or silver rims, and silver chainring there. The bike just looks amazing in person. And the quality of this is just also really great as well. Again, built in California. Everything's assembled there with American bike techs, and it's definitely a quality e-bike for your money. Also, these guys have probably the best warranty in the business. It's 10 years on the motor, 5 years on the battery. That's right, 5 and 10 on the motor, battery, and frame. That's pretty unheard of in the space, so it gives you a lot of peace of mind when you buy this e-bike, and it's going to last you a long time, and that's what the company stands behind. So this one's got a 750 watt back here. It's their own Electric Bike Company branded motor. You can see it there. Wrapup. I got 7 speeds on there. This has one battery. It does have space for 2, though. I actually have another battery coming. That battery is going to sit right under the seat here. You can see the piece for it is already there. They just forgot to send it to me. So I'll be getting dual batteries on this bad boy here, this Model J. And 15-mile range with one battery, about 100 miles with 2. So we'll have to see, but it sounds pretty reasonable. Those are 48 volts, 14 amp hour batteries. And they build these in their California shops as well. So they're all assembled right there in California. So peace of mind. And again, American workers built this e-bike. And this e-bike has some serious drip, guys. It's just a really good looking e-bike. I mean, it's kind of stunning in person. I did a lot to this e-bike as far as the accessories go. So I got the 7 speeds. It's got a Shimano Altus derailleur. Altus derailleur. It's got a 58.2 chainring. That thing is massive. I got the rack on the back. I got the BMX style handlebars. I got the tech package, so I got the upgraded display. We'll get to that later. What else? I got the front fork suspension. Nice suspension there. And look at the size of this headlight. It says DOT, so this must be like a motorcycle headlight. It's got high beams, low beams. This thing has turn signals as well. And it's just a really sharp looking, e-moped style. Typically you see fat tires and frames like this, but these guys put on 24x3 Electric Bike Company branded tires here. And they're puncture resistant, and they look really nice on the e-bike with that reflective strip. And nice street treads there. So as I spec'd it out, again, with about $2,500 roughly, if you were to buy it like this, with everything I have on there. It's got awesome brakes. These are Textro Dorado disc brakes, and Thus far in my testing, I've been extremely impressed with these things. They just stop on a dime, and they're probably the best brakes I've ever gotten out of the box from any e-bike company. So you gotta love that aspect of it. This thing just stops on a dime, and inspires a lot of confidence in the braking of the e-bike itself. Not sure on the weight. I think it's around 70-ish, somewhere around there with the single battery. Seat height is about 33 inches, and standover height is 30 inches, which is basically right here. That's 30 inches. This is about 33. And this is not a, I mean, if you're a tall person like I am, 6 foot, I have no extension on this for my legs. So pedaling is not a pleasant experience. It's definitely an e-bike I would recommend for shorter riders, or if you just want a throttle, because I'm not going to be able to pedal on this thing very well. So that's why throttle only is recommended there. But yeah, if you're a taller rider, then I have a lot of problems with pedaling this thing because it just feels kind of awkward. The bike is pretty long as well, so I have to kind of wrap my leg pretty high around this thing to get on this thing. So keep that in mind if you get the rack. If you don't have the rack, it's a little bit easier to mount. But you can see here, I got very easy feet on the ground type stance. And if you look at the pedal extensions here, I mean, my knee is like, it's going up at an angle here at the high point. So it's not going to be a very pleasant pedaling experience for anybody who's really tall like me. Let's talk about the tech on this e-bike. So it comes with these nice alarm. They give you a nice keychain first of all, a nice little chrome keychain. But we've got an alarm on this e-bike. That's part of the package. And you can lock and unlock with the fob right here, just like you do with a car. So that's pretty nice as well. All right, let's turn the bike on. This bike has a lot of tech up here on the handlebars, and I want to run through it with you. So we're going to turn the bike on here at the power button. Now, all electric bike company e-bikes come with this message to start, and this cannot be removed. You have to accept the terms and conditions every time you want to ride this thing. That's probably the most annoying thing about the bike. So to do that, you're going to press the plus sign. It goes accept, hit the power button again, and now we're into the screen here. But let's start out on the handlebars because there's a lot of tech up here. We have a left side thumb throttle. We've got the turn signals up here. I'll get to those. Here's your control pad, hydraulic disc brakes. Over here on the right side, you got the high and low beam. And you've got a horn, and of course your Shimano shifter there. So that rounds out your cockpit area. Now let's dive into the display. This is the upgraded tech package you get. So you get the nicer display. You've got your battery percentage up here, your PS levels, your time, that's time elapsed. And then you got your speed, and then a bunch of stuff down here, which you typically don't get on e-bike display. You got controller temperature, so it tells you if you're going to overheat there. You got voltage, you got odometer and trip. And up here you got your different modes. You got power, you got cadence, RPMs, you got the current, and the speed itself, if you want that redundant. But yeah, I usually leave it in power, show the wattage. And it's a really nice display once you get into the screen there. One other thing to note on the display is this little icon here. It's got PAS, and it's got a slash through it. That indicates that PAS is not on when you turn the bike on. It's only in throttle only mode. Kind of unusual. So to get rid of that, you're going to hold down the minus key, and it's going to go away for a second. See, it disappeared. But again, you got to do that every time you want to ride in PAS 1 through 5 on the e-bike. Kind of annoying. Let's turn the light on. And this is a massive front headlight. It's got high beam and low beam. And first e-bike I've seen with that kind of option there. This bike has turn signals too, so I'm going to turn the left one on there. I'm going to come down underneath the rack here, and there is your turn signal, very bright. Now I have the rack on, so It's kind of obscured a bit by the rack itself, but it's pretty bright. And also you see on the display that the signal is on, so that's a nice touch, so you know when to turn it off. All right, let's go road test this thing. I did unlock it. You have to call the company and get the passcode in the settings to unlock it to class 3. So I did that. The serial number is on the back of the display. It's a little hard to see, so you can get your phone and do a close-up and take a picture of it, and then call the company, and they'll give you the code to unlock this thing. It's also got an off-road mode. I'm not sure how fast that goes, but it's got class 1, 2, 3, and off-road in it. So I set it at class 3 for this test, and we'll see how she does. So let's go do a hill test, speed test, and see what she can do. And I'm basically going to throttle this test mostly, because it is code. Oh boy. Let's put it in 5 and throttle it. This thing is you're just kind of super low to the ground, so going in turns is like, you can really lean into these things. If you want to weave on this bike, this is like super smooth. Very agile. Those 24 by 3 inch tires. Motor's a little loud back there. Oop. High school kids get off the bus. Might as well take advantage of this. Working on the trees down there. Alright, so top speed run here. Top speed run. This thing hauls ass. I can tell you that much right now. It's in PS5. It's unlocked. And watch this. It's peaking at over 1,000 watts right now. We're at 20 already. 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Very nice. Gets up to speed really fast, guys. Gotta like that. Take out the brakes. Again, these brakes are like sublime. My God, they grip so well. I don't know if it's a combination of the tire and the Tektro Dorados, but wow, these are fantastic brakes. Pretty much best I've ever tested, I think, so far. Look at that. Gotta love it. All right, let's go do a hill test. It's like 42 degrees out here. This is the one bad thing about being an e-bike reviewer in Connecticut. I'd rather be home in the warmth editing this instead of riding it right now. Test the brakes again. Look at that. No skidding either, which is nice. Hill is right over here, so we'll hit that. I'll use the turn signals too. How about that? Let's try that. My turn. Okay, drop the gears down. Alright, I'm going to start pedaling here. Okay, really good pickup off the line. I'm in third gear. I'm in PS5. Starting to lean back a little bit as we're going uphill. It's peaking at over 1,000 watts. It's kind of that's kind of where the top level range seems to be, 1,030. Saw 1,038 before. It's going to peak up here probably, so doing 14 miles an hour. Really good power uphill. This thing wants to keep climbing. 14, 15 miles an hour. Yeah, pedaling this thing feels really awkward because my knees are coming up to my arms. All right, here we go. 750 watt, still peaking over 1,000 watts, 10 miles an hour. 10 miles an hour, 9 miles an hour. Getting harder to pedal, 8 miles an hour. And we've crested the hill at 8 miles an hour, so. All right, let's talk about dislikes about the Model J. Not a ton, but there's definitely a few. So, first of all, this bike took 6 weeks to get to me after I customized it on the website. A lot of delays about painting. So if you do choose a custom paint color from one of their swatches online, it's going to make the bike longer to get to you, from what I understand. So that's why they have those kind of pre-built ones on the website that you can choose from as well. I think they ship out faster, I believe. The screen technology, the screen is awesome, but that initial opening terms and conditions thing, that's really annoying. No other e-bike company has ever done that, so these guys do. And I understand it's about liability and things like that, but you should just have it do it once when you get the bike and leave it at that. The PES level as well, I don't know why they don't turn that on with the bike when you start it. It's only in throttle only. That's kind of weird. So that's the two things on the tech there. Quality wise, this is a really great quality bike. I've had one problem though, which is the kickstand. I'll come down around here, and it's fallen off of me twice. This bolt right here is not long enough. It only goes into the hole of the top of the kickstand, maybe like halfway. And so when I was filming this review, it fell off again. So I've had to put it on twice now, which is really annoying. But again, it's built in the USA. Maybe they used the wrong bolt or something, but that's a little bit annoying. Wasn't expecting that. But look at this quality workmanship. You got this nice chain guard. I've never seen a chain guard like this on any e-bike. Gotta love that. Built in the USA, of course. These pedals, nice custom EVC pedals here with their e-bikes. So it's a really nice looking e-bike, guys, and there's no way around this thing. It's just gorgeous to look at, and you gotta love what these guys are doing there. Now they make a lot of California cruiser type e-bikes. They don't really use fat tires, so if you're looking more of a cruiser style, they've got the swept back handlebars on other bikes as well. But they're definitely more of a California cruiser e-bike company. They've got a lot of step-through models. I don't think they have any fat tires per se, like 20x4s, so keep that in mind. But the fit and finish of this e-bike is really nice. It's extremely solid on the road. It's very confidence inspiring when you're riding it. I did not feel any wobbling or rattling, things like that. So it's a really good quality e-bike as well. Gotta like that banana looking seat back there. You can put a rack on it or take it off. Just waiting for that second battery so I can put it right under here. It's going to fill in that space a little bit as well. But my first time riding an electric bike company e-bike, and I'm pretty impressed by the looks of this thing. It's got some quirks to iron out there, but software issues can be fixed easily. And let me know what you guys think. Check it out. Put a link in the description. I'm an affiliate of EBC, so if you do want to buy one, click that link, make your purchase, help the channel out. And I'm affiliate of a lot of companies, so I don't care which ones you buy. Just use my links there. Help support the channel, guys. But anyway, let me know how you would design this thing on the website there. What would you change about it? Would you just leave it stock with a rigid front fork? But the colors that you can come in this thing are really cool. And that's the other good part about this company and these e-bikes. You can make it as exactly the way you want it, guys. And you can't do that on any other e-bike company's website. You can't pick and choose the color. You can't pick and choose what color fork you want, or what color rims you want, or what color chain ring you want. You can do that on electricbikecompany.com. So check them out and catch you on the next Crisscrossed.